Hey guys, welcome to this Q&A video. Today's video is just gonna be me answering a couple questions that you guys have for me. I'm gonna go in deep with these questions, and I'm gonna go really personal. Sometimes there's I think one personal question that I'm gonna answer to you guys. These are all questions that you guys have asked me, and I've just wrote it down on notes, and I'm gonna be answering all of them. All right, so I'm gonna try to keep this video short and simple. All right, because we are in a time crunch. I have to go to San Clemente at one of our projects. But yeah, let's get started. Sorry. Who is Sanchez R Painting LLC? Okay, so we're a painting firm based off North County, Vista, and we service San Diego County, Orange County, LA County. All right, so we work with California's top general contractors in the industry, and it's mostly all new construction homes. All right, so yeah. Second question is, what is your specialty? All right, so our specialty is our kitchen cabinet finishes. All right, so we work with stain as well. All right, so we actually have this project coming soon in Oceanside that it's a whole refinish. All right, and it's white oak. The clients want to keep the white oak, they don't want to paint it, and the painters that they got a bid with didn't really kind of do it the right way that they should have. And so we go and we kind of present them, this is how it's going to look like. If you want, I can grab a door, I can do it at my shop, and then I can bring it back so you guys can see the after. And that's what we did. Boom, step 1, step 2, step 3, we come back and homeowners loved it. All right, and then that's when we're going to be doing that cabinet finish. All right, so we're going to be applying Rubio Monocoat. I always hype up this product. I think it's the best product in the market right now, and it is, I'm not gonna lie, it is one of the best products. So stay tuned for that project. It should be coming out this month or next month. All right. Okay, now look, there's a personal question. Why do you do the work you do? All right, so at the age of 18, once I graduated high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do. All right, I realized that school wasn't for me, and it really isn't. School isn't for a lot of people, so school wasn't for me. I then started working with my dad. Some personal reasons happened in the middle of that, and that's when, I don't know, I just started working with my dad. But yet again, when I started with my dad, it was just me and him. You know, we didn't have this big, huge company that it is now. You know, our sales was super low. There were times where we didn't have any work. There were times where we would go to door, and homeowners would close the door on us, or we would see this no soliciting sign, and homeowners would get mad. And I think you guys know the whole business into that door to door knocking. So yeah, there were times where we didn't even work for a full week. It would just be like a day or two. And yeah, I still remember those days. My dad and I always talk about it here and there, and it's crazy how much we've expanded and how much we've grown. That at the end of the day, we always thank God. God is, we wouldn't be nothing without God. He guided us, He guided me, and now we're expanding, and we're also hiring any salespeople. So if you're a salesperson, message me on Instagram, and I'll get back to you. All right. So yeah. What is the next project you're looking for? All right, so we usually do new construction homes. All right, so we do homes that are from the foundation up. All right, so new everything, new drywall, everything, as well as cabinets. All right, so we work with general contractors, but like I said, we also like to work with homeowners. But the thing with homeowners is that you're competing against other painting contractors that sometimes they do have a license or they don't, or even handyman guys that do want to do the job, and they charge super cheap, and we're not going to compete against those guys. I feel like if the job is meant for you, it's meant for you. If it's not meant for you, it's not meant for you. All right, so that's another thing. Don't be afraid to let go of work. Don't underbid your job, your work. All right. That's what I always say. So if there's ever a time where clients are like, hey, can you go this lower or this lower, hey, you know what, it's not for me. um, Maybe there's a contractor who's willing to do it at that price, but that's just not me. And just learn to walk away. There's gonna be better opportunity coming. Maybe there's another big job coming next week, or in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks. You never know, anything can happen. Okay, which project do you feel was the most successful? Okay. Our Granada project, I feel like, was our most successful one. That's in Rancho Santa Fe. That one we worked with Dagan Design and Construction. Shout out to him. He's a very nice guy, good friend of ours actually, and he gave us the opportunity to do that job. So we were contracted to do walls, ceilings, as well as cabinet finishes. And it was a pretty big house. You guys, it's super huge. I'm gonna pop up pictures here. But yeah, it's literally, I think that was the biggest one, and that was the one that really got us known with other people as well. So people saw our finishes and they were like, hey, who are these guys? And then boom, message me, hey, did you do this project? Yeah, we did that. And that's how we connected. But also, it's good to network as well. If there's ever an event that you networking event with, I don't know, other subcontractors or general contractors, I encourage you to go to those events, if you really want to grow your business. And yeah. Okay, this was another personal one. My father is, okay, I can't read it. What is one tip that you could give me to grow my father's business? Okay. All right. Oh, it's one thing. Okay. I'm going to go a little backstory. All right. I'm going to go a little backtrack. All right. I like how you're thinking. And this is what I tell these young guys, if you see your dad struggling and trying to build his business, it's your job as a son to find that blueprint. All right, it's your job to learn about marketing, to learn about what all these different types of categories. It's your job to do that. It's not your dad's job. I know my dad is we're Mexican, so he doesn't really know how to speak English that well, or he doesn't know the whole blueprint on how to start a company or build a company. Social media marketing is very important for a business if you really want to get your name out there. All right, so as a son, it was my job to find what each category meant. All right, as well as talking to people. Don't be afraid to talk to people. Ask them questions. Ask them how were they successful, and they're gonna tell you what they did that blew their company up. All right, and also be like, hey, tell yourself, how is this gonna help me? How is this gonna benefit me? All right, so that's a good thing to do. And I don't know, I think you should start on marketing first. All right, if you don't have a logo, get a logo. Start small. All right, start with a logo. Start with making a Instagram, TikTok. There's these social media pages that you can expand. I think TikTok is literally expanding every single day, and businesses are getting well known from TikTok. All right, so literally get a logo, start a social media page, start posting. Even if you grab your phone right here and you're just recording yourself, hey, well, like, hey guys, we're here in Encinitas, we're doing this pool, or we're doing this landscaping project, or this roofing project, whatever it is. Record yourself, and just post it online. Don't just record the job. People don't want to see that. People want to see who's behind that company. Who's behind Sanchez R Painting LLC. I'm the co-owner. My name is Esteban Sanchez. My dad, Melesio Sanchez, is the owner of this company. All right, so yeah, I think that's a tip that I can give you, and helping your dad start his journey, breaking sales numbers. But yeah, let's see. Start another question. What sets you apart from other painting contractors? Okay, I feel like this one, it'd have to be accountability is a big one. And the reason why I say that is because when something goes wrong in a project, a lot of people tend to walk the other way, or they tend to blame the other person. And that's not us. If we know that it's our fault, we'll take full responsibility, and if we have to pay out of our own pocket, we'll do that, you know. Good thing it hasn't happened to us yet. So yeah, I think accountability is one, and we're very responsible, you know. We're responsible, we're on time, and we always like to make sure that general contractors know when we're done. All right, we like to give them a little timeline and keep them updated. Hey, we're on this phase of the project. I think we'll be done next week, so you can bring the other trades to do their job, and then you can call us back whenever you want, and we'll be there. You know, so we're very, our time management is perfect. All right, so I think that's a good one to have in a company, is accountability. All right, know when you're wrong. All right, so yeah, I think that's literally all the questions that I answered. If there's any questions that I missed, you can message me on Instagram. I'll get back to you, and I'll give you guys an answer. You know, this is more of like just a raw, you know, questions, and I know you guys have been asking me, but I don't know, it's just so busy. And stay tuned for our San Clemente project. All right, it's kind of up and down, but you know, little by little, as well as the Oceanside kitchen refinish, as well as other projects that we have that we're trying to close. So yeah, all right, I think that's it for today's video. In these videos, I'm gonna start with a motivational quote. All right, okay, let's start with this one. Each video that I do, at the end of the video, I'm gonna give an emotional quote and tell you guys what it means to me. All right, choose people who choose you. Okay, that's simple, but it has a lot of meaning into it. All right, choose people who choose you. There's a lot of people. That's why sometimes I feel like being a nice guy isn't always the best thing. All right, because sometimes when things go south, you will really know who was behind you and who wasn't. All right, so this quote is kind of dark, but it's a good one. All right, so have that in mind. Choose people who choose you. All right, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know when that'll be. Hope for sure soon. All right, don't forget to follow our social media pages, our Instagram, our Facebook, as well as our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave some positive comments, please. Don't bully me too hard. This is my first time doing this. I'm kind of nervous, but yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you.